You ever considered leveling up on the dab?
Leveling up in the dab.
But yeah, I will say that last night was a absolutely disgusting display. Look, do I have to take some L's? Sure. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. But anyone who sees both sides of this thing and thinks that I am in some way the problem is insane. Absolute BPD psychotic behavior. And this is now how many times, right? And yeah, I should have known the first time. Oh, you are the type of person that immediately escalates into, let me just show everything bad about this person from private. Like, you should know. I should have followed my own advice. I've always told people, if somebody does that to you one time, run, because it's a red flag, and it's just, right away what somebody is when they immediately run to the internet and try to get a fucking brigade against you by posting private correspondence. When people tell you who they are, man, listen. You gotta listen. Bottom line, it's just it's a lesson I'm gonna have to learn. Am I taking an L here? Of course, I'm taking an L. I made bad decisions. This shit affected me to the point where, it's just, it is what it is. We're gonna be in a rebuilding phase, but at the end of the day, man, it's like I said last night, thank you, JJ Stoner, by the way, for raiding the stream. Appreciate you, buddy. It's like I said yesterday, I'm dealing with a lot of various emotions, if you will. But the fucking, that rage? That fucking rage that I've had for like weeks is gone. That fucking, and you guys saw it. You guys saw me fucking every night screaming and fucking kicking the fucking air and shit, and I don't know, I'm not angry. And that was eating at me. You know what I mean? Like I have not, since this shit happened, I have not had like one incident, let's call it, since. So there it is. The only other thing I will say, and this was very funny, this has nothing to do with her. So if anybody's like waiting for, last night, early this morning, I got a phone call. I got a phone call from somebody who was a very prominent person at one point in my life. We were very close. But I have not spoken to this person in probably over a year. And even then, I think we've probably spoken twice in the past like 2 or 3 years. And it's just like checking in during the holidays, like, hey, you doing all right? Hey, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. I got a phone call last night, early this morning, right? And I'm not usually up at that hour, and I'm not usually like paying attention, but it was one of those where I missed a call and I go, what the fuck? Like my phone lit up, but it was on silent. And I was like, the fuck? Fuck's calling me, right? So this person calls me, and I answer the phone, and it's actually, this is very funny. I get this phone call, and I go, what the fuck? So I look, and I go, this is not this person calling me. This has to be a butt dial. This has to be a mistake. But given the hour and the time of day it was, and it was the weekend, I called back because I thought perhaps this person might be in some sort of trouble or something. You know what I mean? Like, who calls at that hour? You guys are going to laugh. I get this phone call from a female. I pick up the phone. And I'm like, and I didn't pick up. I had to call back because I missed the call. So I call back and I'm like, hello? And I shit you not, without skipping a beat, this chick says to me, she goes, dude, is everything okay with you? Some things. And this person's like, yeah, like legit, I'll put it this way. She goes, I don't even follow your shit. She goes, I don't follow your shit. She goes, I don't lurk. I have not lurked. I haven't looked you up to see how you're doing. She goes, this was like in front of my timeline. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And then it just became like, it was, I ended up having a 15-minute phone call, and it was just, it made me laugh. It just made me laugh because it was like, I get this phone call, it's like 6:30 in the morning, and I just hear, dude, are you okay? Is everything all right? And I'm like, I mean, is everything all right? No, but, I'm all right, I guess. I'm like, and she's like, yeah, she's like, under credit, she's like, you do sound like you're not fucked. And I was like, no, I'm not, dealing with things. But yeah, it was just it was very I had a friend from high school reach out and was like, yo, what the fuck is going on, dude? And I'm like, I just, my friend from high school reached out and he's like, bro, what is going on? You're fucking 26-year-olds with borderline personality disorder? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, that's fair. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's fair. It's fair. But that phone call last night, man, it was very funny. It was very funny to call back and hear, dude, is everything okay?
Good. Let's go.
Thank you, buddy. Lance for 5. Can you elaborate on the cruise? She said she was forced to go, but tried making the best of it, walked around the ship by herself the entire time. Not true. Not true at all. But look, Lance, all due respect, right? Yeah, there are things about this relationship that I would like to express, and I'm sure over time, as things come to me, I will be forthcoming with my thoughts and feelings about this matter. But for all you little dabble fags that want to dish about my personal life $5 at a time, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So I'm just letting you know that if you're going to continue this gay line of questioning, you're not going to get any of the answers you like. All right? But if you do want answers and you want drama and you want dish, and you ain't going to do it $5 at a time, my guy. Sorry. So you will hear things and find out things, and I will express things as I see fit, not according to your fucking dabble schedule. All right? So let's just get that let's make that very clear right away. Beef Drew coming in for 10. I haven't seen you in a minute, dog. He says, my dog. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I don't know where that was. Was that on Super Tip? Might have been. I don't know. Nobody's using Super Shout, huh? Like it got a little motion that first night, and everybody's using it for ROTC for some reason, but nobody seems to be using it for Nightwave, which is. I went with my heart, and I got no, I get it. Everyone had fucking very solid advice for me. I get it. Everyone who cared about me, everyone who's pissed at me, who some people are starting to maybe come back around and understand that I was a little fucked up over a girl. Shit happens, right? I'm not going to make excuses, Dabbleverse. I'm not going to be like, oh, this isn't an L for me. No, it absolutely is an L for me. That's $2. We ain't doing that, buddy. Sorry. But by the way, you don't know everything. You think you do, but you don't. But let's get after this. Let's have a show tonight. Let's have some fun. Let's watch some things. Let's relax a little bit. Yes, Lost Chaos Synthesizer says Mersh needs to touch the hot stove multiple times. I do. I have, look, drugs. I've always been more of a drug guy than a pussy guy, you know? And I've always been the kind of guy that, like, would have a bad drug experience, and then I'd go, well, you know, maybe it was just one bad time. I'll try that drug again. You know what I mean? And like, you know, it is what it is. I'm not a bright... Listen, I have never marketed myself as this, like, bright guy who makes good life decisions and does anything that's really good for himself. So why would I start now, is my point. I will say this though, man. This happened at like the best possible time because obviously the Great Foid War is upon us, and boy, is this Lindsay Clancy shit, man? Is this the ultimate fucking litmus test, bro? Advice again. No, I'm giving advice on how to spot a fucking psychopath. I think I have a little bit of experience in that regard, sir. Did I say, hey, what you want to do is buy her flowers, take her dancing? No, I'm not giving relationship advice. I'm giving people advice on, I'm the guy who just got bit by a fucking gator a couple of days ago. Now I'm missing an arm. And I'm out here going, hey, guys, listen, when you walk in on a pond, make sure that you see the moss. Sometimes the moss is actually a gator. And this fucking retard's going, are you giving dating advice? No, I'm giving how to not get bit by an alligator advice. Notice the one arm. If a guy with a fucking one arm and a hook for a hand is giving you advice on how to not get your fucking hand bit off, I would listen. I would listen to that man. I would at least give him a chance before I started poo-pooing his advice. God damn.
They're not even in the Dabbleverse.
Chaos control!
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Your clipping of my show sucks dick.
Without Dave, I wouldn't be here.
Well, now we know who to blame.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can thank the ultimate life form by using the super tip link in the description. Do it or don't.
Final Boss. That's right, Final Boss. I love Final Boss.
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Dave, where are you, David? Leveling up in the dab.